Okay. All right. I don't think anyone's here yet, at least
Okay.
not in the chat. Do you want to share your scent of the day while we're waiting?
I am actually wearing Blondine today.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I'm wearing one of the ones you sent me too.
Good. Nice.
Yeah, I'm wearing Inferno today.
Oh yeah, Pat, I did send you that one.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Patrick. Sental Salt. I see what you did there. Nice pun.
Good evening. That's a good one.
I haven't heard that one before.
Yes. So I have like a drop of Blondine left. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I do overspray that one, even though I totally don't need to.
Yeah, because it's just it's really good. You know, I just can't get enough of it.
Yeah, it is. To me, it is addicting.
Yeah. Hi, Petra, Phoenix.
Oh my gosh, Phoenix, I didn't know you were coming. I know you were working today, so thank you for coming in.
Yeah, I think I saw your video with Phoenix. That was a good one.
Oh no, I wonder. My internet might be a little bit unstable today, so hopefully it doesn't lock me out. No, we'll see. If you're here, you could go ahead and share your scent of the day. We shared it right at the beginning. I don't know if anyone was here yet, but so I'm wearing Inferno. I actually don't know the brand of it because I think you only noted the name of the fragrance.
Yeah, it is a long name. Acqua di Firenze.
Oh, okay. I think you may have posted
yes,
post on your Instagram.
I did. And that was another one that came as a sample that just blew my mind. I'm like, gosh, stop sending me the samples.
They get to that way, right?
Yeah, Acqua di Firenze. Not a lot of people sell it. I bought it from Infieri Club. It's they're like a small. I don't think they have a freestanding store actually, but they sell. Yeah, so I just order from their website. Sometimes they have pop-up zones where they sell, but really really good.
Great. Seeing what people dropped in for their scent of the day. Oh, Le Lion. I haven't smelled that one yet from Chanel.
Ooh.
Yeah, you tried it, right?
That's a good one. Yeah, it's good. It reminds me of something. I'll talk about it later. I don't remember what it reminds me of. It reminds me of something that I have that's a lot cheaper. But it's really, really good. I really like it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at least based on the reviews I've seen, people do like it. I know some say that it reminds them of like Shalimar.
Yeah.
But I think overall, people didn't say they hated it. So
yeah, oh yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I don't get the association with Shalimar because I just don't have that much experience with it. I remember when in the past a long time ago, but I have the Eau de Toilette and it just doesn't remind me of it. But it's probably not that version, you know, probably the Parfum or something else, or maybe the vintage formula. I don't know.
Possibly.
But, yeah.
All right, Phoenix doing Mongerma. Katie's wearing Malabar. Cool. Hey, Pat, how are you doing?
Hello, Pat.
Everyone's just doing that pun. I love it.
It's gonna be a thing now.
Yeah. Hey, Pat, how are you doing?
Noir. Oh yeah, that's a good one. So I called the Dior boutique today asking if they could get me a bottle of Eau Noir, and they said no.
Oh really?
Yeah. I was like, why? You work for the same company, right? But she's like, yeah, but it's a Paris exclusive, blah blah. I'm like, okay,
that sucks.
It was worth a try, you know.
Yeah, at least you asked, right?
Yeah.
Right, Zeno. Oh, Thomas, how are you doing? All right, so what we're going to do today is we'll talk about some of the fragrances that we tried out from each of our collections. Michelle and I did a sample swap. She was very generous and gave me 7 samples, which was more than what I had sent her. One of the ones she did send was El Atarin, which we reviewed on Pep's channel. So if I remember, I'll make sure to link that video so you could check that out. So I probably won't be talking about that today, but I'll talk about the other ones. So yeah. So did you want me to go first to talk about your fragrance, or did you want to go first?
Yeah, we can go back and forth. We can do one at a time.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So I did set up tester strips, but I took notes from when I tested them. And I don't want to call this a review because I've tried each of these only probably twice each. So who knows, I might change my mind later. So the first one is Le Myrrhe from Serge Lutens. So I know you said that this is a bedtime scent for you, right?
Mostly, yes, mostly.
Yeah, so go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's fine.
So I really like this one. But as I'd mentioned to you before we went live, this was the first one I tried. And then when I tried the other ones, I think I like the other ones more than this one.
Yeah.
But I like this because it kind of reminds me of those old school soapy type of perfumes like number 22 and number 5 from Chanel. But it has this Coca-Cola accord, at least when I first spray it. And it's really fizzy from the aldehydes, I think.
Yeah, it does remind me. It reminded me more of number 5. It's kind of, but the more I wore it, it's like in between just like you said, number 5 and number 22. And I wear it mostly at night. It's just something about it, the clean soapiness that just makes me feel like fresh and just. And then the sparkliness just rejuvenates you, so you just kind of feel like all relaxed after a long day, and it's just very refreshing to me.
Yeah, I could totally see why you would wear this to bed at times. All right, so yeah, I really like this one. And I think I would wear it to bed too. For that same reason.
I do wear it like during the day too, but most times when I want to go to bed, I'm like, what do I wear? It's just that's the first thing that just comes to mind. It's that one.
All right, hey Kia.
Yeah.
Great. All right, so do you want to go next?
Yeah. So I'll talk about the Serge Lutens ones that you sent me first. Sure. This is the Immortelle one. This is how do you say? La Innomable.
Oh, I have to see how it's spelled. I forget what it's called.
It's Linnommable.
L'Innommable, I think.
That one.
Oh, L'Innommable, yeah.
Yes. So when I first smelled this, it reminded me of a few things. Specifically El Atarin, probably because of the Immortelle and the spices, but it's sweet, dried fruits, spices, and it's funny because when I sprayed this, I went away for a little bit and I came back and all I could smell was maple syrup.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it smelled like the waft smells like maple syrup, like when I wave it around my face. But close enough, it's more on the dried fruits, spices, and the Immortelle. The Immortelle is not very pronounced here to me. It's probably just like just in there, just helping the sweetness of the fruits and the spices not overshadow each other and just creating this barrier between both, separating it, I guess. But it's good. It's really good. I'm so sad it's in it's in those black bottles, right? I think. The skyscraper bottles, Mm-hmm. But it's really nice. It's nice.
That's one I don't actually own a full bottle of, but I have another sample of it. I have to revisit it. I haven't smelled it in a long time, but from what you had described, I think that is very similar to my experience with it. It definitely got sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
I think that maple syrupy vibe is something I pick up as well.
Yeah. Hi, Maite.
Hi, Maite. And Amina's here too.
Hello.
So if you just came in, you can share your scent of the day.
Actually, had a lot of cumin. There is cumin in it.
I picked up a lot of it, especially before it dried down.
Yeah,
Sure.
And it's not like the part of cumin that I tend to not like. It's just for whatever reason I liked it in that perfume.
Yeah, that one worked for me, and you're aware I just don't like cumin usually, but I thought that it was a really lovely fragrance. Probably because it had other notes in it, like the dried fruit, the apricot-y smell.
Yeah.
So great. All right. Well, thanks for sharing your thoughts on that. So the next one is Ganymede, which I know is fairly popular. So right off the bat, I can say I actually really do like it. And part of it is I get this note of osmanthus in it, and that's one of my favorite floral notes. It is a little bit unusual. I guess compared to other fresh type of fragrances, it's a little bit different because I get that leathery accord that I sometimes get from osmanthus. But I really did like this. Probably more so during the dry down than initially.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's and it's one of those that you have to, when I wear it, I don't smell it all the time, but when I do smell it, it's just incredible. And it's not as like animalic as, like other leather fragrances, which I enjoy too. It's very it's more on the cleaner side of leather. So just like you said, it's fresh, it's clean, it's and it's just, it feels like metal, just like scraping each other. I don't know. That's just the feeling I get from it. Maybe it's the name association, but that's kind of how I feel, like what I smell.
That's interesting. I was actually wondering why they decided to name it this. I'm aware of how it's associated with Jupiter and a little bit of the Greek mythology, but I don't know if you're aware of why the brand decided to make this scent and use this name.
I don't know, actually. So they have another one. I don't think I sent that one to you, B683, which I think that came out before Ganymede. I know Pep's more, he knows more about that, because that was the one that caught my eye first before Ganymede came along, because I was like, oh, this looks really good. But then I think they came out with Ganymede after B683. I don't remember, but they're both very similar to each other. The B683 is a lot warmer, and I think, I don't know, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to revisit that one again. But Ganymede is love. I've used a lot of it.
Oh, Ganymede.
I hide it from my partner too, so he doesn't like steal it from me. Because I think it smells better on him. I don't know. I think, it smells great on both of us, but I think it smells much better on him. But I don't care. I wear it.
Yeah. I think I mentioned to you that I sprayed this on my husband this is the first one I actually sprayed, but I sprayed it on him. Well, I don't know why he wanted to try one of these, but I decided to pick that one out, and then I sprayed it on his arm, and it smelled really nice on him. I think more of the immortelle comes out on his skin than on mine, though.
Ah, interesting. Yeah. Okay.
But it smells nice on both of us, I think. That's my opinion.
It does. It does. Yeah, I guess just like you smelled more of the immortelle, and for me, I don't remember what I smelled more of, but I'll have to see, because I keep it to myself. It's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, first really unfinished draft though.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So there are similarities between the two.
Oh yeah, it's very similar. Almost so close that when it's in the air, like the cloud, smells the same to me, unless I put it closer to my nose. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know Quinton Biche is the perfumer,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay, so you like both of them then. And then Vivi's here. I know she mentioned she had a sample of it, so she wanted to wear it for the live. What are your thoughts about it? I'm really curious.
Yeah, let us know. I saw someone mention layering both of them he was someone on Instagram a long time ago. I haven't tried that yet, but
yeah, I haven't tried that one either.
Okay. All right, so I'll do Chêne next.
Okay.
By Serge Lutens. Where is it? Here we go. I sprayed this like maybe like 2 hours ago. About 2 or 3 hours ago, and then I took a nap.
on skin or on the test strip?
On skin and on the test strip. On skin, I don't like when I take a nap and lay down, everything just rubs off away from my skin. So I don't know what I'm smelling. I'm smelling a lot of things right now. So yeah, so Chêne reminds me of like a carpenter's office.
Yeah, I guess the workshop.
So a workshop. So when you go to Home Depot, to the section where they cut all the wood, that's what this reminds me of. It smells like I guess wood chippings, a pencil shaving type of situation. But it's also warm and aromatic. It's interesting. I need more time with this one. This is the one that, when a fragrance intrigues you this much and you just want to keep like experiencing it. So I'll just wear it on one hand and just like go around my day and smell it occasionally. But it's good. You know what? So I think this has Immortelle in this. I don't know if you, so I feel like Serge Lutens uses a lot. This is what I've noticed. He uses a lot of Immortelle in his fragrances for different reasons. And in this case, it's not like bringing out like any kind of sweetness. It's more on the green side.
I think that's accurate.
On the aromatic, yeah.
Yeah, I pick up similar things to you on that. Your description was spot on, at least from what I would get from it when I wear it. That one took me a while to really enjoy it. I think I drained my entire sample before getting a full bottle of it. And by the time I finished it, I realized, I really actually like it.
I did, yeah. Initially, the first day I wore it, I didn't like it. I I'm not sure. I wasn't sure what it was. It reminded me of something, but I couldn't remember. And then I wore it again. And the second day I was like, okay, this is not so bad. And then the more I wore it, the more I appreciated it, which is, that's cool, right?
Yeah, it's one of those also, I think the dry down's a lot better than the opening.
Yes.
The Immortelle's a lot stronger in the opening on me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I learn a lot of about other fragrances from other people's videos.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, a lot of these fragrances that we're talking about, even the ones that I sent you, were ones that I heard about and then tried, or got a sample of and then tried. It's just better than a plumber's office.
That's true. All right, so you liked Chêne too. With Chêne, I found some similarities between that and Le Participe Passé because of the Immortelle. To me, it smelled a little bit similar, except this one I think is a lot easier for me to wear than the Participe Passé, because that one was just so overwhelmingly sweet on me.
I think I have a sample of that. I'm gonna have to revisit after this, because when you order from Serge Lutens, they send you a ton of samples, and I have way too much, and a lot of them are repetitive too. So I think I have like 3 of like one particular one, the leather queer something Maresque. But yeah, I think I have that La Participe one.
Okay. Yeah, I know Maite really enjoys that one. I think someone else had mentioned it too on another channel. Okay. All right. So it's my turn, right?
If anyone has tried any of these, just let us know and just type it down somewhere.
Yes, please. Okay, so this next one, I think it's probably my favorite out of the ones you sent me.
I don't think I know which one your favorite was.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned it to you.
No.
So this one is Francesca Bianchi Sticky Fingers. And I know a lot of people seem to like this too, including people who didn't really mesh well with her other fragrances. But I mainly smell the sweet patchouli. And it kind of makes me think about Karen O from the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, like how she's kind of rough and a little eccentric, but she kind of has like that weird prettiness. There is something somewhat, I guess, stereotypically feminine about this, but at the same time, it's rough on the edges.
It is rough on the edges. Yes, it's, to me, I think outside of I believe Tiger, which is her newest one, this one is the one that kind of a little just detaches a little from the, you know, her DNA, which a lot of people talk about. It doesn't feel like, when I smell, if you blindfolded me and had me smell Francesca, I would probably guess right. I may not be 100%, but this doesn't really smell like the typical Francesca Bianchi. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's like the sweeter side of patchouli, chocolate, and then everything else that's going on. Sticky Fingers is so good.
It is really good. And I think I agree with your assessment on this too. I could tell that Orris butter signature that she usually has is in here. But if I were to compare it to her other ones, it smells a little bit different from what she has put out.
Yeah, it does. Awesome. Sweet.
All right, is it animalic? So I get a little bit of the castoreum, but I wouldn't even call it animalic on my skin.
I think it's just really there to like beef up everything else that's going on. I
think should I highlight that one?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh gosh. So
oh god.
Okay, I don't even know what I was saying. I don't know.
We're talking about animalic.
I think it just and then it depends on what you're used to.
Sorry. Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, yeah. It depends on what you're used to in regards to animalics, right? Because for me, because I like them so much, it may not come across that much to me. You know, it might be it's definitely a try. You know, sample before you get it. Because I don't really get a lot of animalics.
Yeah, I wouldn't, if you compare it to our other ones, this is one of the least animalic ones, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
It's still sexy though, in my opinion.
It's really good. I like it.
All right,
I have no idea what's in it.
Okay, so she smelled something metallic. That's so funny because I usually don't like metallic fragrances at all, but it kind of worked in that fragrance for me.
Yeah, but it's not. So when I first smelled it, the metallic, well, I think it's there's like an ozonic accord in there, was very pronounced, and then after that, I get wafts of it. It's not that much, but it is obvious, you know. Reminds me of Black Pepper by Conde Garçon.
I could see that. It has that similar futuristic vibe. Yeah, I totally see that.
It is. Doctor.
Yeah, I guess it is not that complex. It didn't change much on my skin.
Yeah, it stayed pretty linear. And so saffron as well. Yes. Oh, yes. and I love saffron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Sorry to disappoint you all, but I'm not doing
Yeah,
giveaways.
All right, I'll go next, and I'll talk about my favorite one from everything you sent me. And then you already know which one it is. It's Blondine.
Oh yeah.
This is really good. So Matthew, when I had him smell this, and he said that it's like he called it a dessert from a bougie restaurant, and I was like, "Can you elaborate?" Because it's like one of those where you get like a big white plate and like this tiny little piece of something that you don't know
that you won't get full off of.
Yeah, it's just like a one bite situation, and you just like so it's half bite each person. But it's really good, and it's very creamy. I didn't look to see what notes are in here, but I get a lot of like very creamy florals. It's musky, not like not like super animalic, but it's very like white, fluffy, cottony, fresh, sweet musk.
That's so on point.
It's really, and I'm wearing this today too. It's really good. And I think I was telling you when I wore this, the first time I wore this was fine, and I enjoyed it. The second time I wore this was on the day I knew it was going to be a crazy day for me, and I was like, should I wear this today? Because I don't want to associate the perfume with the day and end up not enjoying it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna order one of these for myself. Now I'm even more curious to try everything else from Frassaï.
Yeah, if you haven't tried the other ones, I'd be happy to send you samples of the other ones I have, because I think they're all really good. They're all very different from each other too. Although the newer ones I think are more similar to each other, but they each have their own distinct personality.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, I'll be happy to try them. No sample packs.
Yeah. Sorry, Micah.
Sorry.
Saffron. Yeah. Yes, it is the Frassaï one. It's funny you said it's not animalic, which I also agree with when it's on my skin. When I sprayed it on my husband one time, I smelled a lot of castoreum. Like, I don't know why it just happened that way.
So that's good you mentioned that, because even though it's not as animalic, I get something. There's something that comes out. It doesn't come out all the time on me, but I get something, similar to castoreum or civet. I don't, I can't really, especially when it's not that pronounced, you can't really tell what it is, but it smells like something. There's something in there like that just screaming to get out.
Yeah. It's like barely under the surface.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it does come off as a little suede to me.
Interesting. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's the door if you don't want to stay here.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so are we ready to move on to the next one you sent me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm wearing the next one. It's Inferno. Yeah, so I thought this was really interesting. I don't know if I agree with the name of it, only because when I smell it on myself, I mostly get a little bit of leather, but it smells like a marshmallow to me. It's very gourmand on my skin.
Yeah, I guess burning marshmallow or not.
Yeah. Marshmallows in hell could be. But I really did enjoy this one because I think the pairing of the leather and that marshmallowy gourmand smell is really quite nice. So.
It is. Yeah, it's nice. And I need to revisit. I don't get I get something sweet, but I don't know if I defined it actually. But yeah, that's about right. It's leathery. It's a sweet leather. It's good. The bottle's massive too. Oh my god! And it's so it's on eau de toilette. And yeah, so, and I think the rest of the house, I think everything they have is eau de toilette. I'm not sure. I haven't tried anything else from them, but when I tried it on, it stays on for a long time.
Yeah.
I sprayed in my closet too because I like it so much that I sprayed in my closet occasionally.
Oh, your closet must smell fantastic then. Yeah, I wrote down the leather does come off as a little smoky on me, which I do get when leather's paired with birchwood. I think birchwood might be one of the notes in there. And yeah, I definitely get the myrrhe. It kind of smells like a hard candy first on me, and then it kind of melts into a marshmallow in hell, I guess.
Marshmallow now. Yeah, that's spot on. It's like queer pampas.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think conventionally speaking, if you try out the older ones from Frassaï, they do run a little more feminine. If we're talking about stereotypically talking about notes, queer pampas is one that my husband likes on himself. So
okay. Is it very leathery, or is it more like what? How would you?
Yeah, it's not the most leathery fragrance I've tried, but that is, I think, the focus of the fragrance. It's a lot smoother than a lot of leathers, like almost like suede. So it has like almost like a tobacco-y feel to it too. It's kind of smoky.
Okay, that sounds like something I like too.
Yeah, I do enjoy that one.
Yeah, because I tend to enjoy more suede than I do like enjoy an everyday type of wear versus like full on leather. Like some of the leathers, I don't struggle with it, but I cannot wear it for a whole day because it's just
it gets overbearing.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, queer pampas does smell like warm buttery leather. I agree.
Warm buttery leather. Okay, now I'm gonna have to get a sample.
She took.
Which one was that?
Oh, so the one I just talked about, Vivi, is Inferno.
Inferno is by Acqua di Firenze, Italian house.
Yeah, gets a thumbs up from me. I do like it.
Listen, good. So I think I have one more, and then you have.
I have two more.
Oh no, I have two more. Wait, do you have two more?
I have two more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, and I'm next. So I'm gonna go with Opayi, the Fleur de Orangia. Did I get that right? Okay.
That's very good.
And this is Neroli Blanc Intense. This was the first one I smelled. And I like it.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, I really do. Oh my God. And I sprayed this about 3 hours ago, and it's very like you probably can't see it, but I can see the color on the.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they put some coloring in it.
Yeah,
it's so.
it's very like it doesn't like like when I look at the notes, I don't see anything that would give it this color, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's really good. I think I told you it reminded me of Rolling in Love by Kilian.
That's right.
And that's like that's the only Kilian fragrance I like. And it's really good. It's creamy. It's like, orange blossom creamy. And the first thing I said was like, oh wow, this is Kilian's Rolling in Love, and I sprayed them next to each other. But this one is more refined. It's more elevated. And I really like it.
Yeah, I enjoy that one. If I had to reselect my wedding fragrance, I probably would have went with that one.
Oh, nice. It's funny. So this one also, I have a client who just loves it when I wear Kilian's Rolling in Love. He's the only one that would. I actually got him samples of it because he liked it so much. I was like, I'll bring you a sample. I'll bring you a decant next time. And when I wore this specifically because of because of the similarities, and he was going crazy over this.
Oh, really?
He couldn't really tell what the differences were, but he had the same reaction that he did with Kilian Falling in Love, and I told him this one is even just like a lot like more elevated, more refined. Just it's good.
Yeah.
So this is another one I might have to get.
Yeah, that one, it's hard to find a sample of if you live in the States because they used to sell it in Beauty Habit, which is a retailer I often buy like skincare
mhm.
things like that from, but they stopped having it in stock there. So people have a really hard time finding samples of it.
Oh,
But
that
they
sucks.
do sell the full bottles on their official online website.
Yeah,
Based in France.
I saw that. I saw it on the website, so I think I'll just order it from them.
Yeah.
And funny enough, because this is not like something I normally would get, like for myself. And the same thing happened with Rolling in Love. I was like, this is not something I typically like, but when I tried it, I really loved it. And same as this one. So I guess I like Orange Blossom, Creamsicle, White Musks.
Yeah. I definitely get that creamsicle feel to it.
Yeah,
sure.
it's very creamy.
So I have tried Love Don't Be Shy. I do prefer this over the Killian fragrance because I feel like Love Don't Be Shy was a lot sweeter. It's a lot more candy-like than this one. So if you prefer a sweeter scent, you might like the Killian better. But I think this one's already sweet enough for my taste.
Yeah, I think if it were sweeter, I probably won't like it because I struggle with very sweet things. And I from what I remember with Love Don't Be Shy, I didn't like it. But I think I have a sample, so I'll revisit it for sure and see. But I didn't like it either. I think it's red. Is Love Don't Be Shy red? It looks. I think it's red too.
Yes, like orangey red.
Yeah.
Similar color.
Yeah.
I have not tried it.
No, not interested.
You're not interested in trying it? Is that the hype, or you're just not interested in the scent profile?
I think it's I think it's a combination of the hype and I think it really is just the hype. The scent profile looks good to me, but I think I'll just wait for things to cool down before trying it because I feel like I may not like it just because of how the hype is right now.
Yeah. And
I don't want that to happen. That's what happens with a lot of hyped fragrances. When I try it, I'm just not interested. I'm very disappointed in it. So
yeah,
I'll let it cool down a bit and I'll try it. But I mean, I am itching to try it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it takes me a while to try a fragrance that has been hyped. I usually wait sometimes years before trying it.
Yeah.
But I would be interested in trying it if someone gave me like a blind sample.
Yeah,
yes. Among like a group of blind samples. That way I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now that I'm saying it, I'm sure.
If someone sends like if you order something and it comes in a sample, like the free samples that they include, I'll try it.
Yeah.
But I'm not like seeking it out.
It's not the one we just talked about. I'll type the title of it. It's a long.
Yeah. It's Neroli Blanc Intense.
It's Au Pays de la Fleur d'Oranger. I typed it there for you. Okay, yeah. So she used to have an old bottle. Yeah, it can be quite sweet. I did wear it in the heat of the summer. I think that was a little bit too much. But I do like it during the transition seasons.
Yeah, probably like a spring, fall. Definitely spring because of the soft, heavy florals that's going on in here.
I agree. I haven't tried that one in a long time. I think I only tried on a tester one time.
What is it better than? It's better than
maybe.
Neroli?
What were we talking about? Maybe. Neroli? Or were you talking about Angel Share? Because I feel like that.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense then.
All right. So I'll move on to. You might want to help me pronounce this. Is it Mistpouffer?
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very interested in the name. Okay, so this one, it had to grow on me because I think the first time I tried it, I was like, "This is really sweet." It was almost like if you spilled milkshake, it kind of had that really sweetness. But as I wore it, it got more complex. I would say it got more green, a little piney.
Yeah.
And a little bit smoky on my skin too. But I think it is quite complex because it did change drastically from when I first sprayed it. And I think you may have mentioned this on your channel one time. I could be wrong. Did you feature it?
Yeah, I have. I think it was like one of my favorite discoveries of 2020. Yeah, it is. It's one of my favorite fragrances, actually.
Yeah.
It's really good. So one time I remember wearing it and I wrote this down, and it kind of reminded me of, I won't say it's like a complete similar to Woody Mood, but it has like some similarity. Maybe it's the pine and the woodiness, but there's something going on in there that just brought Woody Mood to my head. And I've only tried samples of Woody Mood. I don't have it. But that's what I was reminded of.
Interesting. Okay. I have to compare it side by side. I'll be honest, I haven't thought of Woody Mood when I tried this, but now that you mention it, I think maybe that woodiness, it
probably
does carry that similarity. That's interesting.
Mistpouffer, yeah. Get to.
Oh yeah, no, there's no shame in that.
Yeah.
If you like hype fragrances, like
I mean,
go for it.
There would be some hyped fragrances that I would want to try. Like, for example, I have a feeling that Papillon perfume, the one that's coming out in July, would be hyped out amongst the group of people that I like really follow a lot, but not like everywhere, so that is a hype, and that's one I'm gonna fall into. So
yeah, that is a house I respect a lot.
Yeah,
because I do really like the fragrances I've tried from that house.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that house either. Part of it is I don't know if I'm nose blind to some of the notes, but people pick out a lot of these notes from their fragrances, like Back to Black, for example, and it really just smells like baby powder on my skin. That's it. Like, that's all I got. So I don't know.
Yeah, for me, it's Black Phantom. And
yeah. No.
Yeah. No.
That facial expression says it all.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in there. I had to scrub that off my skin. I did.
Oh, you actually really didn't like it?
I had to, yes. And I was like, one of my neighbors was walking by, and I asked him, smell this and tell me what you think. And he's like, I like it. I'm like, what? Are you serious? But hey, I guess to each their own, right?
Yeah. The thing with Black Phantom, so I didn't think it was repulsive. I didn't think it was bad. It smelled like a lot of gourmands that I've smelled before. I just didn't think it was special.
For me, I got like something else. Like, I guess there might have been maybe a negative association. I don't know, but it was, I don't know what it is, but it didn't even smell. It smelled like a little gourmand. So probably like, it smelled like peanut butter mixed with chocolate that went bad. Like chocolate peanut butter that was like moldy and just expired.
That's very specific. Yeah, so not good. It didn't work out.
No.
Oh, hey, Bruno. No need to apologize. We're glad you're here.
Yes, for sure. Thanks for stopping by.
It's always so. Oh, yeah, I would agree with that. I used to live in Los Angeles. I definitely felt that way. Okay. So, I really likes Mistpouffer. That was, out of all of them, even though it may not have been my favorite, that was the one my husband had the strongest reaction to when he smelled it on me. He really liked it.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So there's something about it.
So there's something, there's something there. It's got potential.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you have another one? Or?
Yeah. So I have one more, and that's Tiger by Her Side by Jardin.
Okay. All right. Amina, don't worry about it. Amina, you're good.
That's fine. This is really good. Again, I didn't look at the notes, but it's it's an amber fragrance, right? I believe it smells like an amber scent. But it's there's something else going on in here that's making it a lot deeper, and just so it's not like what I typically would consider like a main line, like a just a regular amber. It's more than just like your typical amber scent. And I don't know if there's like any leather accord in here.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but I smell something deeper. It's really good. I really enjoy this. And this is another house that I've been wanting to try something from, so I'm glad I have tried one.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely looking forward to trying more. I think she has a jasmine one that
Yes.
I really have you tried that?
I have. Yes. It is jasmine. Like, damn. Like it's like ass in your face jasmine. Like no joke.
Like punch you in the face jasmine. So I definitely want to try that. But this is really good. It's really, really good. Unfortunately, I have too many amber fragrances. So this is not one. This will be redundant for me.
That totally makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to ask you about it, because people have compared it to Coco Mandel from Chanel.
Okay.
I don't know if you get that association.
It's a lot sweeter to me.
I agree.
I'm gonna have to try them side by side, but off the bat, it's just a lot sweeter. And Coco Mandel is not this sweet. It's actually like if we're gonna talk about sweet, I'll say probably sweet and sour. Coco Mandel is. This one is like just sweet. Yeah,
I agree with that. Yeah, I think there's similarities, but I wouldn't say they're dupes at all.
No,
they're very different.
No, if I would compare this to something, I'll probably say Grand Soir by Maison.
Yes, I feel the same exact way.
Okay,
about that.
Okay. Yeah, this totally.
Yeah, because the labdanum comes out on that one. Same thing with Grand Soir.
Yeah, it's really good though. It's really, really nice. I'm sorry, I had this brand.
Yeah, well, your IG is really beautiful.
Thank you.
Maite also looks like.
Yeah, Maite bought Mistpouffer.
Oh yeah, that's an accurate description of it, I would say. That requires 2 hands.
What requires 2 hands?
Wait, what are you? Oh, the putting up some blinds, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of and so Mistpouffer was it wasn't something I requested. It just came. It just showed up with like an order I placed. It came in the samples, and also the Inferno was another one that showed up in a sample, and I just loved them.
Yeah.
Killings of Price. Yes.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
It's called Reading for Granic. Wait, what?
It's called Reading.
I think you need to elaborate on that. I'm curious. Oh wow!
That was thrown in the trash.
Don't find his way in the trash. Okay.
Tiger by his side. Yeah.
Yeah, the benzoin is, I think, what makes it sweet.
Yeah. Yes. And
sandalwood sample. Yeah.
I feel like what is it? Coco Mandel has more labdanum, so it's not it's not giving it that. Yeah. So sandalwood is another like note that I really want to explore too. And I've tried a few that I liked. So I'm definitely looking. I know her sandalwood temple is a popular one. Yeah. I want to try that too.
I definitely recommend that one. It smells like a really stripped down sandalwood.
Oh, okay.
It's like if sandalwood had a soliflora, it would be sandalwood temple, like the equivalent to that.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. All right. So this last one, is it Ruh or does it stand for something? R-U-H?
I have no idea.
So I don't know how to say it. I think it's Ruh.
I call it Ruh. Yeah.
Okay. Glad you pronounce it the same way. I like this one a lot. I think I wore this and Sticky Fingers the most.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So this one, it reminded me of a few fragrances, and I think it's because it's kind of like a rose oud. Is that?
Yeah. So
coffee
yeah,
too, I think.
Yeah, coffee, cardamom. I think it's does it come off as I need to I don't have it here close to me. Does it come off like not creamy to you at all?
It does, and I think the creaminess of it kind of reminds me of like the sandalwood creaminess.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
It's
So
really nice.
I remember when I first tried that, I thought I know that I thought about like if there was such a thing as like saffron latte with cardamom, that's what I was like. This is just like a coffee drink I want to drink right now. You know,
Yeah.
it's coffee, milk, saffron, and spices, and that's what I got.
Yeah, that's accurate. At least.
Do you smell a lot of the oud in that?
The oud kind of went away as I wore it, but it's there.
Okay.
I definitely smell oud.
I don't know what kind of oud they used in it, but it comes off like when I really sniff my skin, but I don't like it doesn't it's not like something I smell like when I wear it like in the cloud, you know, right? I don't know if you smell it like a lot, but I don't really smell a lot of.
It's not a huge dose of it. I honestly get more coffee than oud, which is rare. It's really hard for coffee to come out on my skin. So that's probably why I really appreciated this fragrance a lot. Yeah, it's really nice. It reminded me of a few things, like if you took a few fragrances and made a baby out of them, I guess. Like Cafe Rose from Tom Ford was one that it reminded me of because of the rose and the coffee, or mocha, I guess. And Saffron Tout Blanc from D'Artisan Parfumeur because of the saffron and the rose. So
I really want to try that one.
It's good. Yeah, I like it. It's more minimalistic, I would say, but it's a good one I reach for. I have a decant of it when I want something simpler but rosy.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I know someone mentioned that to me too when I said I really enjoy saffron, so they recommended that. So I'm gonna have to look for it.
Maybe Pep had a review of it. I could be wrong. I could have sworn he had a review.
Okay,
Maybe it's an older one.
Hey, Sam. Sam Gustav is here.
Oh, hey.
I mean, you guys think I take great pictures?
I think so.
Have you seen Sam's photos?
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Sam's really
Thank
good.
you. Yeah. Indian study. Let's
see. So I think those are all our fragrances. But if there are any questions you want to drop in the comments that you want us to answer, if you don't mind, Michelle, we can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, please ask your questions because we're just gonna sniff these and we didn't really have anything else.
Yeah. And how are you doing for time? I'm pretty flexible, but if you need.
I'm fine.
Okay.
First impressions. Oh yeah, yeah. So it has a place, you know. Ganymede has its place, and it fits with my. A lot of I love leather fragrances, and a lot of the ones I have are not as easy to understand when it comes to other people. Like, okay, so I don't want to have to explain myself when I wear it. You know, it's exhausting. So Ganymede is one, and I have a few leathers that I wear like to work and like on a regular basis, where especially if I'm going to be around people because I have to go out to work.
Yeah.
And that just fits that. You know, I get the leather, I get the suede accord. And it just satisfies me when I want leather, but I don't want to wear it because I don't want to have to deal with everything that comes with it, you know?
Yeah, no,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's understandable for sure. The saltiness. It does have that mineral type of accord.
It does, yeah. Is it ambergris in there? I don't remember.
Oh, maybe. Maybe that's where the saltiness is coming from. It is quite briny.
Yeah, it's very bright. Yeah, so I mean, sorry, Vive. Hopefully, you know, yeah, I really enjoy it.
Well, it was nice to hear your thoughts about it.
Yeah, interesting. Because I mean, especially I haven't seen a lot of people not like it. So it's I like hearing from what people don't like about Ganymede.
Mhm.
Yeah. What are some of your favorite leathers, Phoebe?
Oh yeah, I would love to hear about that too.
The last one we smelled was
It was Ruh.
Ruh by Pekji.
I was wondering how to pronounce the brand name.
Oh.
Hey, empty scents.
Steamers. Nothing but scenes, guy.
I haven't
Oh
tried that.
yeah.
You
Oh,
tried
so
it?
that no, but that house, I really love that house. And Nothing But Sea and Sky is one of the newest one, right, Petra? Because I think they just came out with that one. I've tried everything else. My favorite one is I like Suma Oriental, but I really like Mr. Vetiver and what's the other one?
It's called Mr. Vetiver.
Yeah, they have one called Mr. Vetiver.
Kind of like that name.
Yeah, they're everything. I love the names. One of them, yeah, I think they have I don't remember the names now, but they're very nice names. By Kajal.
I haven't tried anything from that house.
No, me neither. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like just looking at the bottle, I haven't even looked at anything they have, but I just look at the bottom like it's gonna be so expensive.
Yeah, it looks expensive.
It looks expensive.
That's so interesting. The rose is not as pronounced on me for Santal Majuscule. But I know people have mentioned the same thing, Maite, that the rose seems to be overwhelming to them or overpowering.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I get a lot of the woody sandalwood from woody side aspects of sandalwood from Santal Majuscule. I don't really get any rose. And that was the second Serge tones I tried.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Fancy bong. Okay.
I mean, it's a good thing, right? You want everyone writing that one down too. Yeah, definitely. They have a sample set to the Inuit Nomad, so check it out.
Can't find it. Okay. I haven't tried that one. I've tried some from this house, which it's a good house.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that particular fragrance.
Definitely and underrated too. And I love their Ember Nobile, I think.
Oh yeah.
Fraser and Fragum. What is the most annoying?
I think I mentioned this on one of Pep's videos, but when people say niche quality, like what the hell does that mean? Especially now when we have niche perfumes that are not good quality. Like it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that is annoying. What does that mean? There's no meaning. I mean,
yeah.
There's some designer fragrances that so I get what they're trying to say, but it doesn't make any sense.
I think it used to refer to adventurous and experimental type of fragrances, I guess, but I don't know. I think about designer brands like Comme des Garçons, which produce really experimental type of smells.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to me. Do you have an annoying phrase in the community?
Gosh, I have a lot. Blind by Worthy.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about them because I would have written this down. But yeah, definitely blind by Worthy. What does that mean? There's nothing is ever
so subjective too.
Yeah. I would never tell someone to blind buy anything.
Yeah, I have a hard time doing that too.
Yeah.
I get the thrill especially when I used to blind buy fragrances, but it's not something I could recommend now because I don't do it a lot now.
Right. See, I mean, I do blind buy, but I know what it feels like. There's a thrill there, but I just wouldn't tell someone, yeah.
Oh,
that's not the right thing to do. Or should have doubled as a bong.
I
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of sold more bottles that way.
You could do that after when you finish the bottle.
Yeah.
Might say.
Oh, panty dropper, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
oh.
Okay, I need to look that up.
Yeah. Trying out these. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
So many recommendations.
I know, this is what I love about the chat. I'll make sure the chat's saved too.
Good,
so
good.
That way we can refer to it after. I have not tried that one. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Have you tried that Phoenix?
Okay.
If you have, I want to know your thoughts on that one.
I actually wanted to try that one. That Perry one. Yeah, I haven't tried anything from them. Actually, I have. I've tried one of their rose fragrances. I didn't like it. Again, I think I said I struggle with rose, so I'm very specific with it. I know what I enjoy, and it wasn't.
That's not what you're interested in. Hey, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan. According to life.
Okay, Crude and Lancome. Lover's Tale. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the Lover's Tale is really good.
I know Vivi had said, I think on one of her videos, that Lover's Tale is actually not as animalic to her. I know that is something a lot of people claim to be very animalic. On me, it is.
Is that that was the one? Is that the one? That was the one that Pep.
Yes.
Which one was it? He said that smells like. And I think I was like, I would never smell this with a straight face again.
Yeah, I can't unsmell it.
Yeah, yeah. I smelled it right after that live, and I was like, okay.
It's so specific.
It's just so vivid in my mind now.
Oh man.
Yeah, they have 10 mils. I think they have 10 mils too. I don't know if they deliver to the US. I haven't ordered directly from them. I've always ordered from stockists.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you order from them, you can get small sizes, because I don't think Lucky Scent sells it, and they only have like the 50 ml. Yeah, Amber Kanjga, that's the one I was thinking about.
Smoky Plum. Oh, that sounds really nice.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I would like. Black saffron.
Even their floral, they have one that's called Fleur de Fleurs, I think. And I was like, this is not something I normally would like, because I read the name and I think, oh gosh, it's gonna be a heavy floral scent, but it's very well done.
Is it blended with other notes that you enjoy?
Yeah, it's blended with other notes. I don't remember what's in it, but it definitely smelled more like a woody floral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. From what I remember. Oh, Black Saffron. Yes. So that might be the only Byredo fragrance I'll keep, because I sold all of mine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's a house I do struggle with. Not that it's bad, but I feel like they could have pushed their scents a little bit further.
Exactly. It's always missing something for me. I was like, I'm waiting for it, but it's not here. Like, where is it? I know it's there. I know it's in something else. I know you have, About a Freak, and you can add some of that to this, and it's not here. Yeah. I think I had 11th Hour was good. But I was just, again, it was lackluster for me. I just couldn't deal with it. Yes, Memory Motel is another one that I really like, Petra.
I like that name.
So that one is I think it's based out of Montauk, New York. There's a story behind it. Some rock band, I forget, someone popular, I don't remember who it is, but it's a fragrance based out of a memory from Montauk, New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a tobacco scent, but it's good. It's really good.
Oh, tobacco. Well, tobacco's a note that I do enjoy. So
yeah,
try that out.
Like that. One that I really want to try, Eve, that I know you enjoy, is Chris Collins fragrances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can send you a sample. So I'll send you the Frassaï ones, but then I'll also include Harlem Nights. That's the one full bottle I have.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you don't too. But
yeah, I know, but you sent me so many. I was like, oh shit. Like
I said, no, I mean, I would never ever finish what I have. So I might as well share it, right? So I love sharing my fragrances. Memory Motel.
Very selfless of you.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Sam is absolutely right. It's very interesting. When I wasn't, you know how you like see names and you like, okay, I guess it's just a name, right?
Yeah.
It does remind you of like again, I'll have to figure out what it was, a rock band. It just reminds you of, you know, if you ever go into a motel room, like just off the strip somewhere, off the beaten paths, where like where rock bands have chilled for maybe a night or two. That's what that would smell like. Tobacco mixed with, you know, whatever fragrances they're wearing, and sweetness. Like maybe they had some dessert, or maybe they drank a lot of Guinness or beer. I don't know.
I do like it when fragrances have names that really match the scent. Like that really makes me happy. Even if it's a scent that I don't enjoy, if it matches the concept of it, I really appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get it. So when I do, I'll make you some decant of it. Santal Majuscule. I thought they have it in the regular bottles.
Yeah, mine is in the regular bottle, and they kept it that way still, unless something has changed recently.
I think they still have they have it in the bell jar and they have it in the bottle. But I think from what I understand, they made a post, which I feel like they might be going through another repackaging of certain fragrances. So if there's something that you want that's in the cheaper bottles, go ahead and get it now.
A lot of my Serge have been partial bottles, or I bought them used, because it's more for a very stupid reason. Well, I don't know if it's stupid, but I like the older packaging better than the new one. I don't think there's much of a difference with the newer formulation and back then, but I just prefer the older bottles. They look better to me.
Yeah, I like the older bottles with the logo that has like the 3 blocks, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so he has done a review of it.
Okay, I'll look at that.
I'm so slow with the comments. I'm sorry, guys. It's so hard, like balancing two things. I don't know how people do it.
Pros, I guess. Pros. Okay, blind installation complete.
Blind by worthy. Yep. Provoking.
Top 10 blind by worthy.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, the crazy thing is that when those types of videos show up on my feed, I watch them just so I can be a petty bitch. Hope they don't demonetize you, but
I don't think I'm monetized.
I don't know. I don't really know
whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, I just watch them so I can just talk shit. Like, are you fucking kidding me? What the hell?
Like you hate watch.
Yeah. Here's my top.
Shuffle the same bottles. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yes. Yeah.
I do like it when some people, when they share their favorites, when they share the same thing, because it really tells me, oh, they really like that fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to like those top 10 lists, and they are kind of,
especially when they're very contradicting, right? Like I get club scents versus work scents, and which I don't really like to think about my fragrances that much. I kind of just wear what my hands gets to and what I feel. So I don't. And then it's been like a year since we went out to like a club, so I don't even know anymore. Who's going to? Why are they recommending club scents? I know no one's going anywhere. I mean, I hope not.
You must smell it first always. I don't know if I've heard that one a lot, but yeah, that seems kind of funny.
Oh, Santal Noir.
For sure not same as.
Yeah, Pep has some other ideas.
That is correct, Sam. Yeah. That is the exact phrase. And now it's spelled out on my screen.
This one. Sahara Oud. Oh yes. Which that name actually confused me because every single time I saw like that, I was like, oh, Sahara Oud. But it's Sarah Oud. Like, okay.
I would probably butcher that name if I tried to pronounce it.
Petra. Petra by, I guess, Massimiliano, I'm thinking. Bitch house.
I mean, they have some good stuff, but yeah, I could see that.
A lot of good stuff are not that talked about. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. The house, that's the one with the brain heads, right? The caps.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, I think that description was for Lover's Tale. Or did he say something about Central Oster that I missed?
Probably. He's always saying something.
Yeah, Prin is one that I haven't tried yet.
Yeah, I tried a few samples. And I didn't get much to want any at this time, at least. So yes. Oh yeah. So they recorded an album in memory of Self. Who did? There's a band. Yeah. So I guess.
Oh, Rolling Stones probably.
Yes.
Is that the one?
Mm-hmm.
Was that another phrase? Follow me, tag 5 of your friends. So the thing that drives me crazy is when I get tagged by people who I don't know. Like, why?
Even in the worst is when you're tagged by someone that you don't know, you've never really spoken to on a giveaway. And like, who are you again? I don't know you.
Yeah, that drives me crazy.
I've been impressed by Prin. Okay. That's what we're just saying.
It's so necessary. You need it. No.
Yeah, don't need that right now.
No. Sounds like
you're not missing much.
That is true. Hey, Luke, how are you doing?
Hi, Luke.
It's a banger. Yeah. It's excluding Richmond. Yeah, it's Lover's Tale. Do I want to ask more about that? Lover's Tale get very creamy. Yeah, some people pick up a lot of the florals on it. I don't.
Yeah.
It's mostly but
so the one that surprised me the most from the house, which I don't have, is the Black Knight. Yeah, and I was thinking the Black Knight, something dark, maybe obviously very leathery, but it's a very nice floral to me.
Dark, yeah. There is a lot of the iris, or it's orris.
Yes,
it does come off as more like the iris-y note that I get from other fragrances.
Yeah, it's really nice though. It reminds me of the Tom Ford's Champaka Absolutes.
Yeah,
a little bit. It's really nice. Well, have you tried anything new recently?
New? I not the past few weeks because I've been really spending a lot of time with the samples you gave me. I can't think. Well, I recently picked up a full bottle of Boy from Chanel, but I've tried that a long time ago.
Yeah.
And part of it was they're raising the prices for the Liz exclusive line, which because they're Chanel, they could do that.
Yeah.
I usually try to buy things secondhand, but I really wanted that one. I thought about it. I kind of went in waves about it, but I realized I do like that one a lot.
It's really nice. Do you know when they're raising the price? Because I thought it was going to happen beginning of the year, but it hasn't happened yet, right?
Not when I bought it, no. Okay. I think next month, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
February.
Oh, Chanel.
Yeah. That's a house. I do like it, but something I don't understand is when people put that brand, or any brand really, or any person on such a high pedestal and kind of overlook the flaws. that just
Yeah, you gotta have to. So yeah, so I'm not into fashion at all. Like I'm just the most regular person you would ever meet.
it's very
My
stylish though. I wouldn't have figured.
I mean, I'm really not. So okay, my purse, the bag I carry, I've carried for about almost 2 years now, and I bought it in London at a Marks and Spencer, and it was like 15 pounds because the bag I traveled with, the strap broke, so I needed something to travel with. So I have like very like regular. I just buy one bag and I use it forever.
Yeah.
But just for whatever reason, like recently I've been like looking at Chanel bags. I don't know what came into my head. And I've been considering it, but someone I don't know, I was having a conversation with someone on Instagram, and you know, when it comes to fashion houses and you know, designer fashion houses, that you know there's something shady going on, right? So and I watched the documentary, which just, I mean, it's not like I didn't know about what was going on, and it's just like, gosh, man.
Yeah. I mean, people. I have no problems with people enjoying the products and the brand and
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But for me personally, spending money on something like that, when especially after watching,
yeah,
or just especially after being more aware of what's going on, just doesn't sit right to me. But again, like it doesn't, you know, anyone can buy what they want.
Yeah.
I just won't. Using prices? No.
for
Yeah.
Chanel,
No. Yeah.
Have you tried anything from Ormond Jane?
I have. So actually, I have Vanilla de Iris, a huge bottle of, because and then I need to like share. Maybe I'll send you some of it.
Oh, if you
Because
want to.
there was a sale. So there was I forget who had the sale, but the big bottle was cheaper than a small bottle. So I bought it, and it's really nice. And I've tried Ormond Woman. That was great. That might be the next one I get. It does remind me a little of Chanel number 19.
Okay.
Just right off the bat, just first impressions. But yeah, they're a nice house. I haven't tried a lot though.
Yeah, I've only tried a handful, but the ones I did try, I like them, and I think the ones I had is more heavy on the florals, which I do enjoy. So yeah, I do like the house. Let's see.
That's my favorite life so far.
You're welcome. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because you know, I mean, the first thing you see, especially now where we're like looking at things online, is the name, right? Yes. So the name and just, I guess, the color.
So speaking of names, I was debating whether or not to bring this up, but because someone also brought up Ormond Jane. So there's one fragrance called Sampa Kita, which is supposed to be named after the jasmine flower from the Philippines. The name of that, though, if you translate that from Tagalog to English, and I asked my dad about this because he speaks Tagalog, it actually means I like curse you, like kind of like F you. But like the way it's presented on from the brand, it's meant to mean like I promise you, which is like the older meaning. But like if you use today's language or how it's used, it means like basically curse you. Like I want to disown you and you're my child, I want to disown you kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's not okay. Especially, I mean, we're talking about now, right? So what's the current meaning now, not what it meant in the past, you know?
Yeah.
That's another thing with like linguistics, right? It's just so, I love I'm so fascinated by it. I wish I knew more. But the shift in the meaning of that word, you know, before, like you said, in the past, it meant something nicer versus now. Like, what happened?
Like, time went on and history.
Yeah. They'll never get Chanel.
But yeah.
Turn the mail foot to break down. Yeah. especially if it's one that you really like, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with, I guess that's the convenience price deal with when brands price their fragrances. The one brand actually that I've seen do something different is Strange Love, because their bigger bottles are actually more expensive per mil than, or not more expensive. I think they're comparable than their smaller bottles, and that just makes more sense. I really don't like when, like, the more you buy, the cheaper it is, and you end up with this large bottle and you can never finish it. But yeah, I still would always, if there's a smaller bottle, I'll buy the smallest one.
Yes, I would agree.
I'd rather give my money to smaller brands. Yeah, absolutely, Sam. For sure.
Yeah, I do appreciate when brands do that, for sure. Yeah. Serena, or Serena, I feel like Iris. Yeah, small business owners. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I have a few that I buy from too, which, yeah. Yeah,
there's a few here in California that I like. And then Indigo Perfumery is one that I always like. If I want to buy a sample, I buy it from them because they actually provide spray samples.
Yeah, I've only shopped with them once, which I do need to shop with them more. But I think a lot of times when there's something I want, they're always out, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to have to buy some from somewhere else. But yeah, Indigo is good. I buy I haven't shopped from Francesca Bianchi directly, but I buy all of mine from that little pop-up shop in Fieri Club I think they're in LA. They don't have a store. It's
online.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's the Sampaquita. So my understanding of it is the sleep of the devil sleep, in bed with the devil, or
okay.
Devil's diaper.
Devil's diaper. Maybe in the past.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I interpret it more.
Is that?
What fragrance?
What house is that?
It's from Serge. I wasn't that much of a fan of that one. I know Pep did a review of it, I think.
Okay.
And I agreed with what he said. Devil's
I prefer, is it play? Yeah.
Yeah, I usually like Labdanum, but I don't know. I thought it was okay.
I'll have to keep my eyes out for that Diorist.
All right.
He's lost his effing mind.
Yeah.
Again, another house that I'm like completely done with. So
I'm not interested in it anymore. I used to love it, especially when I first got into perfumes. And I think it was the house that really pushed like deeper and darker scents. And I love that. Like I love Noir de Noir still, but the newer stuff, it's okay.
Yeah, it's just, very basic to me.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's nothing wrong with basic, guys. That's fine, but it's just
not for your tastes, right?
It's just not my, exactly.
Understandable, yeah. Do you want to go on for 7 more minutes? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, regarding the translation.
Oh, yeah. Crystal fragrances, ZG. Oh, there's another one I saw at Dior, D-OR.
Oh.
Yeah, they sell like a lot of indie house. They're focused on indie houses.
Okay, I need to check it out. I haven't bought from Crystal Fragrance. I'm really curious about that. I have purchased from the other 2 though.
Are there any fragrances that you're looking forward to trying soon? Yeah.
I had a list. I don't have it with me, but I don't know. I think for now, I want to just focus on the stuff that I own and kind of appreciate them more, because I've been sampling a lot towards the end of last year. That I just wanted to go back to what I have. Yeah. But how about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I have a few in mind, but not a lot. So, and even I feel like I've watched a lot of videos where everyone is talking about curating their collections and just making it more of them, which I'm really trying to focus on that.
Yeah.
And then this year also, I wanted to sample more, but I think I went way overboard. I have a lot of samples. So right now I'm just going to focus on trying the samples I have and focusing on my collection, figuring out what I do enjoy and what I don't, and just getting rid of them. I got rid of 9 perfumes this year.
Oh, wow.
So far, and that's huge for me too, because and a lot of those perfumes were ones that I was just like holding on to. I don't know why, because I was like, I like them, but I don't think I like them that much,
Yeah.
So yeah. So there's gonna be another phase, and hopefully I'll get rid of a lot more soon.
So when you said this year, you meant like at the start of 2021?
At the start of 2021, yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. Well, and then it only happened in 1 week too. In 1 week though, like, because I mean, I talked about it, and then in 1 week, one day, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go through this and I'm pulling out 10. I pulled out 10. I've only sold 9. So there's one more, and this happened like last week or 2 weeks ago. So I was like, okay, that's a good first step.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Zjo ships really fast, and because they are so close to where I live, I literally get the package the next day.
Oh, yeah. Are they in California?
Yeah, in San Francisco.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down so I can go check them out.
Hey, Taffy. Need to downsize.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
My collection is getting a little bit bigger. I want to keep it small, but it's like over 50 now. So I definitely bought quite a few since like last summer or so. So I'm going to slow down. Yeah. I'm not going to downsize just yet, but.
Yeah, second purge. Yeah, I need to do that.
Sampling more, no blind buying.
Yeah.
Good goal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely sampling more. The sampling could get out of hand, especially for me, because there's so many things I want to try. And like, okay, I'm going to try that. I'm going to get a sample set with that. Sample set. And it just like, okay, I need to slow down.
Yeah, there's still a lot of samples I have. I am not a minimalist when it comes to samples. I have a lot. So I need to get through all of them. There's actually one that Bruno had sent to me. I still have to try it. It's from Van Cleef and Arpels. I think it's a discontinued fragrance. It's a men's fragrance, but I have to try that one.
Yeah, when I sold those bottles, I included samples for everyone that bought something.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I just like, here you go. Here's some samples.
Me too.
Sorry, I know. Sorry if you like them, but here.
Yeah. Okay, any last minute questions before we head out? This was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you coming on to here.
Oh yeah, no, this was great, especially after this week. Maybe I'll try to film something this weekend. It's been crazy. Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm glad people showed up. Thank you
for coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of you must be very busy too, so I appreciate your time.
Yeah, especially beginning of the year. That's very busy.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks,
all right.
Steve.
So I think I'll close it out. Thank you guys so much for coming. And thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate
you
for all the lovely samples. You've been very generous. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. For sure. Thank you so much for inviting me. I appreciate it.
All right. So I'll see you guys.
Bye, guys.